Hey everyone! Welcome back to another episode of Max and Mia podcast. I'm Mia.
And I'm Max. Good to have you here with us again.
So Max, before we jump in, how's your day been so far?
Actually, not too bad. Had my morning coffee, avoided traffic. Can't complain, really. Yours?
Very solid, though I almost forgot we were recording today.
Classic. But hey, speaking of days, that's exactly what we're covering today.
Right. We're going to help you talk about your day in English, whether it's been amazing, terrible, or just meh.
Because let's be honest, not every day is Instagram worthy, right?
Exactly. And before we get started, if you're enjoying the podcast, hit that like button and subscribe. It really helps us out.
Yeah, and maybe leave a comment telling us how your day's going. We actually read those.
All right, let's get into it.
So, why is this even important? Well, think about it. How was your day? Is probably one of the most common questions in English.
True. Whether it's a coworker, a friend, or even someone you just met, people ask this all the time.
And you don't want to just say good every single time, right? That gets boring fast.
Exactly. So let's start with the positive stuff. When you've had a great day, there are tons of ways to express it.
Okay, so most basic level, I had a good day or my day was good. Simple, clear, gets the job done.
But if you want to step it up a bit, you can say, I had a great day, or my day went really well.
Ooh, and here's one I use a lot. It was a productive day. That means you got things done. You were efficient.
Nice. Or if everything just flowed nicely, you could say, everything went smoothly today.
Yeah, or things went according to plan.
And when you're feeling really enthusiastic, I had an amazing day, or today was fantastic.
You can also say, I had a blast if it was super fun. Like, we went to the beach and I had a blast.
Oh, and don't forget, I'm having a good day if it's still happening. Present continuous, people.
Good catch. So, real quick, let me recap some key phrases. Had a good, great day. My day went well. It was productive. Everything went smoothly. Had a blast.
Great. Now, let's hear from someone who actually had a pretty good day. Listen to Amelia talking about hers.
Pay attention to the phrases she uses and how she describes things. We'll break it down after.
Hi. So, you want to know about my day? Well, honestly, it was fantastic. I mean, it started off a bit rough because I woke up late. But after that, everything just went smoothly. First thing, I got to work and my boss told me that the project I'd been working on for weeks got approved. I was so relieved. I'd put so much effort into it, and hearing that it went well just made my morning. My colleague even said the presentation was really professional, which felt great. Then, around lunchtime, I met up with a friend I hadn't seen in ages. We went to this new cafe downtown, and the food was incredible. We spent like 2 hours just catching up, laughing about old times. It was exactly what I needed. Sometimes you don't realize how much you miss someone until you see them again, you know? After lunch, I went back to the office, and everything was just flowing. I managed to finish all my tasks ahead of schedule, which almost never happens. Usually there's always something that comes up or takes longer than expected, but today, nope. It was one of those rare, productive days where you actually check everything off your list. Oh, and I got some good news in the afternoon, too. I'd applied for this workshop I really wanted to attend, and they emailed me saying I got accepted. I've been wanting to improve my skills in graphic design for a while now, so this is perfect timing. I'm really excited about it.
On my way home, I decided to take a different route and walk through the park. The weather was amazing. Sunny, but not too hot, with a nice breeze. I saw some street musicians playing, so I stopped for a bit to listen. It was such a chill vibe. Days like this remind me to slow down and enjoy the little things.
When I got home, my roommate had cooked dinner, which was a lovely surprise. We don't usually eat together because our schedules are all over the place, but tonight we sat down, had a proper meal, and just talked about our days. It felt really nice, almost like having family around. Later in the evening, I video called my parents. They live in another city, so I don't get to see them as often as I'd like. But we had a really good conversation. My mom told me about her garden. She's obsessed with it lately. And my dad was joking around like he always does. Hearing their voices just put me in an even better mood. Before bed, I finally finished this book I'd been reading for weeks. I'm terrible at finishing books because I always get distracted, but tonight I actually did it. And the ending was so satisfying. There's something about finishing a good book that just feels accomplishing, even if it's a small thing. So yeah, looking back at today, I'd say it was an amazing day. Not because anything huge or life-changing happened, but because all the little things just lined up perfectly. I felt productive, I connected with people I care about, and I had time to do things I enjoy. Those are the days I really appreciate. The ones where everything just works out and you go to bed feeling content. I guess what I'm trying to say is that a good day doesn't have to be extraordinary. Sometimes it's just about things going according to plan, having meaningful moments with people, and feeling like you made the most of your time. Today was definitely one of those days, and I'm grateful for it.
See? That's exactly what we're talking about. Amelia used so many of those phrases naturally.
Right. She said things went smoothly, that it was a productive day, and she even mentioned everything working out. Super useful examples.
And notice how she didn't just say, "I had a good day," and leave it at that. She gave details, painted a picture.
Which brings us to the flip side. Because let's be real, not every day is sunshine and rainbows.
Unfortunately not. So what do you say when you've had a rough day?
Okay, so starting simple, I had a bad day, or my day didn't go well. Straightforward, honest.
If it was particularly tough, you might say, "I had a terrible day," or "Today was awful."
Yeah, or "It's been a rough day." That one's pretty common.
Here's another one. Everything went wrong today. When it feels like Murphy's Law is out to get you.
Oh, I know that feeling. You can also say, "Nothing went according to plan."
Or if you're just exhausted from it all, "It's been a long day," or "Today was draining."
Ooh, and "I've had better days" is a nice way to say it wasn't great without being too dramatic.
True, sometimes you want to keep it understated. "It wasn't my best day" works too.
And if things were chaotic, "It was a disaster," or "Everything was a mess."
You can also describe how it made you feel. "I'm exhausted," "I'm stressed out," or "I'm frustrated."
So, quick recap of key phrases for bad days. Had a bad, terrible, rough day. Everything went wrong. Nothing went according to plan. It was draining. I've had better days. It was a disaster.
All right, now let's listen to a conversation between two friends who both had pretty rough days.
Yeah, Jake and Emma are meeting up after work, and Well, let's just say neither of them is having a great time.
Listen to how they express their frustrations and support each other. Here we go.
Hey, Emma. Thanks for meeting me. I really needed to get out of the house.
No worries. Honestly, I needed this too. You look exhausted though. Rough day?
You have no idea. Today was absolutely terrible. Like one of those days where everything that could go wrong did go wrong.
Oh no. What happened?
Well, it started this morning. My alarm didn't go off, so I woke up an hour late. I had to rush through everything, skipped breakfast, threw on whatever clothes I could find. Total chaos.
That's the worst way to start a day.
Right? And then I got stuck in traffic. There was some accident on the highway, so what's normally a 20-minute commute took me over an hour. I was so stressed the entire time.
Did you make it to your meeting?
Barely. I walked in like 10 minutes late, and of course everyone was already there waiting. So embarrassing. And then, during the presentation, my laptop decided to freeze. Just completely stopped working.
Oh, God, that's a nightmare.
Yeah, I had to restart it in front of everyone while they all just sat there watching. It felt like forever. The whole presentation was a disaster after that. I couldn't focus, kept losing my train of thought.
I'm sure it wasn't as bad as you think.
Maybe, but it definitely wasn't good. And my boss had this look on his face. You know that look where you can tell they're disappointed, but trying not to show it?
Ouch. Yeah, I know that look.
Yeah. After that, the rest of the day just kept getting worse. I spilled coffee all over my desk, ruined some documents I needed. Then I got an email saying that project I'd been working on needs to be completely redone because the client changed their mind about everything.
Are you serious? After all that work?
Yep. Weeks of work. Just gone. I have to start from scratch. I'm so frustrated I can barely think straight.
That's incredibly unfair.
Tell me about it. And to top it off, when I finally left work, I realized I'd locked my keys inside my car. Had to wait 40 minutes for someone to come unlock it.
Jake, wow. That's genuinely awful. I'm sorry.
Thanks. I just feel drained, you know? Like today completely sucked the energy out of me. Anyway, enough about my disaster of a day. How was yours?
Well, I've definitely had better days.
Uh-oh. What happened?
It wasn't quite as dramatic as yours, but it was still pretty rough. I woke up feeling sick, like I'm coming down with something. Headaches, sore throat, the whole deal.
This day hasn't really been kind to either of us.
Not at all. And you know what else? I had plans tonight with my sister, but she canceled last minute. So now I'm here instead, which is fine, but I was really looking forward to seeing her.
I get it. Sometimes you just need that one good thing to balance out the bad stuff.
Exactly. Today just felt like a mess from start to finish. Everything was harder than it should have been.
Well, at least we can be miserable together.
Yeah, there's that. Honestly, though, talking about it helps. Makes it feel less overwhelming somehow.
Same here. I was going crazy being alone with my thoughts.
Here's hoping tomorrow is better for both of us.
Seriously, it can't possibly be worse than today, right?
Let's not jinx it.
Wow, those two really went through it today.
Right? But notice how they used all those phrases we talked about. Everything went wrong. It was a disaster. I've had better days.
And they were supporting each other too, which is nice. Sometimes you just need someone to vent to.
Absolutely. Okay, before we wrap up, let's do a quick grammar tip, because there's something important here.
So this is super simple, but really useful. Pay attention to your tenses when talking about your day.
Right. If your day is already over, you say, I had a good day, or I had a terrible day. Past tense, it's done.
But if you're still in the middle of your day, you use present continuous, I'm having a good day, or I'm having a rough day.
Exactly. So, like if it's 3 p.m. and someone asks how your day is going, you'd say, I'm having a great day so far.
Key phrase there, so far. That shows it's still happening.
Another quick tip. When you want to emphasize that a day was particularly bad, you can say it was one of those days.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. It implies everyone knows what you mean. Like, a day where Murphy's Law takes over.
You know, it was just one of those days where nothing goes right.
And if you want to talk about how something made you feel, remember to use adjectives that describe you, not the day.
What do you mean?
Like, you say I'm exhausted or I'm frustrated, not I'm exhausting or I'm frustrating.
Oh, good catch. I'm tired versus it was tiring.
Exactly. I'm bored, but it was boring. The ed ending describes how you feel, and the ing ending describes what caused that feeling.
That's actually a mistake a lot of learners make, so definitely keep that in mind.
One more thing. When you're describing your day, try using everything or nothing to emphasize, like everything went smoothly or nothing went according to plan.
Yeah, it makes your point stronger. Instead of just, my day was bad, you say, nothing went right today.
Way more impactful.
All right, so that's pretty much it for today's episode.
Hopefully now you feel more confident talking about your day, whether it's amazing or absolutely terrible.
And remember, the more you practice using these phrases in real conversations, the more natural they'll become.
Exactly. Don't just memorize them. Actually try using them when someone asks, "How was your day?"
So here's a little challenge for you. Leave a comment telling us about your day using some of the phrases we covered.
Yeah, we want to hear if you had a productive day, a rough day, or if everything just went smoothly.
And if you found this episode helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe. It really does help us keep making content for you guys.
We've got more episodes coming up where we'll cover other everyday situations, so stay tuned for that.
Any final thoughts, Mia?
Just that whatever kind of day you're having, it's okay. Some days are great, some are terrible, and that's just life.
Well said. All right, everyone. Thanks for listening.
Take care, and we'll catch you in the next episode.
Bye.
Bye.